Welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am the resident reader for this YouTube channel as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. If you're looking for a numerology, astrology, or synastry report, visit trulydivine.com and enter my special coupon code DRT30 for 30% off your order. Also, this is a general reading, meaning that this reading is intended for the majority. While many storylines may be present, I read for the strongest energy that comes through. If you see a message that I do not speak on, feel free to take that as a personal message. Messages should resonate for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus of the sign being read for. If you're watching for the sign I'm reading for, but this is not your zodiac sign, this may feel like a message for you about the person you're watching for, so please reverse the roles as needed. Thank you for all your likes, shares, donations, and subscribes. Enjoy the reading. It's taken me a while to get to you, Virgos, so my apologies, but you are not the only sign. I promise it's nothing personal. I've just been really busy. So let's take a look at your spread. It looks like your situation for the next few weeks is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The main influence from the past is the Nine of Cups, also in the reverse. Past energies, it's what's influencing your situation for the next few weeks. Kind of what's dictating why you're making the choices you'll be making in the next few weeks. So this has got me feeling like you're deciding to either remove yourself from a situation or stop giving to a situation based on the fact that it looks like you've walked away from someone or someone has walked away from you. Now this happened because it looks as though the person you're dealing with, and I'm just going to save them for what I have next, it's an energy of being very selfish. Whereas with you, I feel as though this is not something that you wanted to walk away from, but you felt as though you had no choice but to do so because it was getting to a place where it's almost like this person was dragging you down, whether it was financially or it was just you feeling, could even be emotional lack. You could be feeling maybe even a loss of, I'm hearing, mental faculties. So maybe this person had you very depressed in the past. This could be someone who kind of did a number on you. This is coming through as some psychological damage. This person could have had a way of leaving you or being emotionally removed when you really needed them the most. And it looks like that kind of triggered your abandonment issues or anything you dealt with in your past. So this Empress here at the bottom of the deck has got me feeling like not only have you looked at the situation and decided, no, there's that Death card, to remove yourself from it, but you're really putting yourself first. And I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles here, what's between you and this King of Cups, which could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Sometimes for me, Cups is Aquarius, but we also have Temperance. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. What's in between you and this person and being able to have a fresh start is them getting their life together. This person with this King of Cups, it's showing me that they could have some of their own issues, whether it's mentally. I feel as though everything that you've wondered about this person, anything you thought they could possibly be doing, it's almost like your fears have been confirmed by something that you were told or something that you saw. And I think what I'm seeing here, it's like for some of you, you feel as though this is your person, your divine counterpart, your twin flame. They're really stuck in the past. And that leads them to either drink too much or make bad decisions. They could even have financial problems is what this is looking like. You wanted this person to get it together because you felt like you could be really happy with them. And I'm seeing that very clearly. You've shared some really good times with this individual. The hard part is there's something that's keeping them stuck in the past. And it could be the loss of a loved one. For some of you, your person is dealing with grief. Could be grief of the loss of a child, a family member, an ex-partner. And I feel like you really try to love them through it. But this person is very, very intent on staying stuck right where they are. And I think in the beginning, you worried very much, but you hoped that if you just kept trying, it would get better. Now you're coming to the realization that this is work that this person has to do on their own, right? So situation for the month, next few weeks, I guess, end of March, beginning of April, is the 7 of Cups. So this is you, and you might be feeling as though you're exploring your options. But when this card comes through, because this is your situation and your thoughts combined, this is you. It's like you're pulling away, but you're also almost hoping for the best. There's a situation here that you're looking through like rose-colored glasses, I feel like, for the next few weeks. Let's find out about that, because I'm almost feeling like somebody is trying to rekindle your faith in them after an ending. Yeah. But you're not having it. You know, you're holding out for what you want, and that's coming through very strongly, because this person really only worried about what they wanted. They kept you stuck, you know, and they just kept reliving the past. And it feels as though you were in a space of feeling like you were always having to relive the past, because every time this person was saying that they would do something different, they didn't, right? So for you, regardless of what this person is showing you through the rest of the month as well as April, you see it for what it is. You know that this person has the capacity to sell dreams. They represent, that's what I was going to say, they lie. They represent things in a way that it always sounds better than what it actually is. The secret here is that this person is still very much mistreating their mind, their body, their finances. They're hoping that if they don't tell you that, though, you would try to commit to them or let them back into your space. You're coming through as the Queen of Swords energy, which, even though you're a Virgo, you've gotten into a place where you're like, I have seen all there is to see. Tell me something new, right? Show me something new. And if you can't, I'm very happy to cut you out. You're being very analytical, and you're not allowing your heart to keep steering you back to this person anymore. Not at this time, right? Feelings for the month are Judgment in the reverse. So this is you feeling as though you've been in a space of being very undecided about this person for a long time. You're getting into a place where you feel as though every time you've given this person a second or third chance, you've made a mistake when you're looking back at the past. You're in a place of putting your own happiness first, especially with this Empress combined with Judgment. You're not willing to keep doing the same things over and over. So even if you're feeling a little bit indecisive about your connection with this person, you're really leaning to being done with this, for the simple fact that this person has work to do that you can't help them with, right? You're starting to see it for what it is. This person has literally created their own personal hell, and then they're very deceptive on top of that. So it's like I said, show's over. You've seen it all, right? I feel like this person's still in your energy because they want you very much. And this is something kind of new, you standing your ground and breaking away from this. What you want over the next few weeks is the Strength in the reverse. So you're trying to move forward. You still feel a pull to this person energetically, and you probably will for a while, because I feel like there is some kind of connection here, whether it's a karmic partner, a twin flame, or a soulmate. And so you're trying really hard not to give into the temptation that you feel when you're with this person or you think about this person. I feel as though you'd really like this person to address whatever their issues are around, whether it's being committed. Yeah, that's exactly it. Whether they have gambling addiction, drug addiction, drinking too much, or depression that they're not treating. Unless this person can address these issues and give you a real plan of action, how they're moving forward, you're not willing to deal with this anymore. This is you moving on alone. This person, for some of you, could have a sex addiction, or they could just be addicted to being very childish. Some people are actually addicted to drama. It's a psychological thing, quite frankly, where they get addicted to the adrenaline rush they feel when things escalate. Whatever it is, you're cutting it out of your life. You're feeling as though this person is weak. You've stepped into your power, right? So what you're manifesting for the next few weeks is the Magician in the reverse. So this doesn't always mean manipulation. It can be that you've manifested this person back into your life for the simple fact that there was a time when you were very invested in them and very worried about them. And I feel like until you clear your energy out from them, they may still keep returning to you. I feel as though you're also manifesting a fresh start for yourself. You may not be sure how it's going to go or what it'll look like, but that's what I'm saying. You're in a space of not wanting to pay attention to this person anymore. Let me see here. Yeah, because this is literally showing me that every time you go back and you give to this, you think that it's going to be great. You come into union with this person, and then there's always a reason that you feel awful afterwards, right? You're ready to heal, even if it means that it hurts, because you notice that you're the only person doing the work. This person may even have dealt with other people as well as yourself, right? Why this is all happening is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So pretty cut and dry. Someone's not putting in the work, so you're matching their energy. You're mirroring them. You're not willing to keep working for something when you're not seeing the results. You're looking at the patterns over the potential. You're looking at how much progress you've made in dealing with this person, what's changed, what hasn't. And you're deciding to invest in yourself, which is a really good energy. Tell me anything else I need to know about this Magician combined with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Now, there is some regret here because some of you feel as though you are releasing your divine masculine. That's what's coming through, yeah, twin flame. But right now, they're in a space where they can only kind of bring you disappointment. So tell me, how can my Virgos deal with that feeling? Because I understand where it's like, oh my gosh, I have to cut off my hand to save my arm, right? Having to distance yourself from someone that you love because they're toxic, it's not a good feeling. I'm just looking. Okay, so for those of you who feel as though this is your person and it's written in the stars, right? What I'm seeing here is with this Judgment, this Eight of Wands, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of you. If you can understand that this union really is preordained and predestined, it doesn't matter it's not going to matter which way you move. Okay. If you move on from this person, you will end up with them if that really is what's in your chart. So right now, it's more important for you to address any issues that you're having based on dealing with this connection and put yourself first, because that will have this person end up putting the work into themselves if that's what is supposed to happen. Okay. You're never going to miss an opportunity that was meant for you. You can't lose anything that's yours is what's coming through here. So if you feel like, you just know this is your other half, this is your person, you have to make the moves that are in your best interest, because that in turn is going to facilitate this person doing the same, right? If you're putting someone else over you, you're going to attract people that put other people over you. If you put yourself first, you'll attract people that will put you first, okay? So don't feel as though you're running away from an opportunity. Feel as though you're running towards something new. You're taking control. And that's what Spirit is saying for those of you who are feeling very badly, like you might be losing your twin or your person, okay? I'm just taking a look. Your obstacle here is the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So some of you want to move on, but you're having a really hard time figuring out how, right? The passion that you feel with the person that you've been dealing with, this is not something that's easy to replace. I feel like there's some fears around that. That's exactly it. And you're worried, okay? For some of you, you're worried about leaving this person on your own. For others of you, you're having a hard time getting the momentum to move forward because you still are thinking about this person or kind of worried about them, wondering, will they leave and never return? If you walk away from them, how will they take it, right? But this person, what I'm seeing here, needs time to think so that they can realize who you are to them. Okay, so don't worry about that, because I am seeing that this person will actually end up returning to you, is what this is looking like. But they have to experience this heartbreak first, right? Because now look at our cards. This is totally different. We have this Emperor here and this Empress both in the upright, and he's looking back at what used to make him happy and thinking about returning to it. So obstacle here is moving on. Don't so much worry about that. I think you're thinking a lot about the past. You're worried about attracting new partners that act the same way, or you're having a hard time moving on from this person. Take the time you need to heal yourself, okay? Moving on isn't going to look the same to everybody. For some people, moving on is finding that new partner and building a life. For other people, moving on is exercising every day, or reading a new book, or learning something new, right? You move on however feels good to you. Don't feel like you have to rush yourself to do something with someone new, because I'm feeling a lot of anxiety here, okay? You feel like you've put up with so much from this person. You've invested in them so much. It's like, God, what if I leave and someone else gets all my hard work and this person changes for them? Don't worry about that stuff, okay? Something to think about, or the advice here, is the Seven of Pentacles, which I love, because this is talking about you investing in yourself. This is talking about sowing seeds that you will want to reap the harvest later, right? So take a look and take stock of this situation. Think about everything that you've put into this person. Have you reaped what you've sown, right? That's a really good way to figure out if it's time for you to move on. And moving on, like I said, it can just look like you putting that same amount of love into yourselves, right? Because you can't go wrong doing that. Maybe putting it into someone new is not time for that. Try doing it for you, and you will really reap the benefits, right? Opportunity, Justice in the reverse. Doesn't feel like an opportunity, does it? But whenever something's in the reverse, we go back to the card before it, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And that talks about, not only moving on, but it talks about divine timing. So this is you releasing the situation and allowing divine timing to work for you, for those of you who feel like you're losing your person, right? This is you taking the opportunity to end something that has been incredibly unbalanced and to start putting yourself first. I'm going to pull you some oracle cards, and then we'll take it over to the extended reading, where we're going to look at your person. We're going to see what's going on with them, what they're thinking of you, how they're feeling about you. My lovers, well, how they're feeling about you, right? I don't even know how that got in there. Crazy, but I guess that answers that question. They're missing you. They want to love you. How bizarre. All right, well, we're going to take that, lovers, and then we'll expand on that in the extended. But we're also going to take a look at what they want with you or from you, what they'll do and why. And then we're going to see how it will affect you within the next few weeks, as well as advice on how to deal with that. So, Virgo, what do we got? Relaxation. And you know what? That's so crazy, because as I was shuffling your cards before I started this reading, I was feeling so much anxiety. Like even now I'm feeling just a ton of anxiety. So this is like super spot on for what I'm feeling. It says, allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. And that's exactly it. There's nothing more to do with this situation at this time. That doesn't mean it won't change for the future, right? We have connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. It may be time to start taking some of the energy you've been putting into this situation and distribute it to the people who miss you, who don't get your time, right? Also, with this connection card, for those of you who feel as though you're losing your person, this connection is divinely guided. It's been put together for a reason. It may just be time for you to go solo for a little bit, but that doesn't mean that it's not meant to be, right? We have goals. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. And I think that's a lot of what your obstacle is taking that first step, So break it up, right? It doesn't have to be that, oh my God, I'm married tomorrow to someone new. It can be like, I went to Target and I smiled at the cashier, or I'm not ready to move on, so I decided to join a Pilates class, right? I don't want to move on with someone new. I just want to move on from the person that I was when I was with this person. That's a really great and healthy way to move on. I suggest everybody try it for at least one breakup. Rather than focus on moving on from the person, focus on moving on from who you were when you attracted that person into your life. All right, Virgo, good luck with this. I hope you feel better. Please find a way to relax because your energy is like, and I feel so bad, but you will get this. You've got this. You're already doing the hard stuff. Now it's just trying to rebuild yourself, right? I will see you in the extended reading, but if we part ways here, take care and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Yeah, exactly. Four of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands reversed. So yeah, that's exactly it. This is the energy of them realizing that you're not going to build with them because they've been very unstable. So they have kind of this secret plan that they're hoping that they'll be able to get your attention. Whatever you've left to go do, whether it's to work on yourself or to date other people, or maybe they just assume you're dating someone else because you're not willing to keep dealing with their antics. It's like they want you to turn around and to come back rather than set off on a new adventure. So this person is being very strategic about what they're doing. It's just kind of negative. It's the way that they're going about it is quite negative, right?